Hello everyone. Happy New Year to you. I wish you all a prosperous, healthy, abundant, joyous 2023. May doors open for you and opportunities abound. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you all that my yearly readings for 2023 are available to purchase until the end of January. If you would like to have a personalised yearly projection for 2023, month by month breakdown to see what energy is coming in for you each month, then make sure you book that reading via my website before the end of January, because it is a limited time offer only. I also have my general yearly readings out if you would like to have a look at those and have a listen to your sign, sun, rising or moon sign, and see what's there for you. Hello, my lovely Capricornians. Welcome to your reading for January 2023. Happy birthday to you, my lovely Capricornians. For those Capricorns that have had a birthday at the end of December, and for those that are yet to have a birthday, I wish you a very, very happy birthday and an absolutely fabulous birth year. My lovely Capricornians, I've been meditating on your energy. And gee whiz, I feel like there's some major shifts coming in here for you from January, from the beginning of January. I feel like there is a lot of change coming through, a lot of opportunities coming and opening up for you, whether you want to embrace them or not. That's your free will. That's up to you. But I feel like there are some pretty major changes. For some of you, it's going to be a change of perspective, a change of attitude, looking at things differently, tweaking things in your life, making them fit, making them more comfortable, making them more, bringing in the changes that you're wanting rather than having the same old, same old. What are those changes? What changes in thought patterns are coming in for you? Changes in your perception. For some of you, those changes are really big life changes that are coming in here for you in January. A lot of decisions, a lot of choices, a lot of opportunities that are being opened for you. Have the courage to take that step forward. The tarot card they're showing me here that I'm seeing very vividly is the Fool. This is about taking that leap of faith, really jumping into, even if it is the unknown, taking that leap of faith, leaving the past behind. So leaving the baggage of the past behind. And that can be a change in your thoughts, in your thinking process or your perception of particular situations. Making them more comfortable for you, making that shoe fit more comfortably. Whatever it is for you and to what intensity it is for you, then it's about embracing that. Not creating resistance, but seeing that as a wonderful opportunity that is being presented to you. For some of you, it's like a tower moment of, things are being disrupted or things are being shaken up around you. That is there for a reason. It's waking you up. It's having you, let me have a look at what's going on. Let me see how things are looking. What do I want to change? What do I want to keep in the same sort of, in the same way? But I don't feel like you do. I feel like there are big changes coming for you. So, my lovely Capricornians, I'm going to draw a card from my Animal Oracle deck. Let's see what spirit animal energy is coming through for you. Who's there to guide you? What energy can you call on in this month? It's quite an exciting month. You're redesigning your reality, my lovely Capricornians. I love it. Great change coming. So what have we got here? Let me get my glasses on. You've got the peacock. I love that. I love the peacock. Oh, beautiful. It is about prosperity. The peacock, can you see that, is about prosperity. Isn't that a beautiful card? Being wrapped up in that prosperity, knowing that the changes that are coming in for you are going to lead to very, very positive way of being. It's going to bring in really positive opportunities. Positive change is coming for you. Even if it might not seem so at the moment, the changes that are coming are going to be very, very positive. Now, it's going to be different for all of you because your natal charts are all very different. For some of you, it's going to be incredibly intense, really a real awakening. And for others, it's going to be more subtle. It's going to be, well, what do I want to fix? What do I want to tweak? Is it where I work, how I work, where I live? Fine-tuning my friendships, fine-tuning how I perceive things. What is your awakening? It's interesting because the first card you've got here is the Tower, and that just fell out. So there you go. And that comes from the very, very beginning of, because I'm creating your Celtic cross here, and I've shown you a sneak peek of that first card, is a Tower moment. The Tower moment brings about a new awareness. So where you might think, oh gosh, why isn't this working? Why is this falling apart? What's going on here? The Tower moment disrupts. It disrupts what we become very accustomed to, what we become very familiar with, but it's not always the best thing for us. It's not always something that instills growth and expansion and awareness in us. And so the Tower moment is there to say, hello, here we go. Let's wake up. Let's bring in some change. What are we going to be doing here? What changes are we going to bring in? What do you need to release? What do you need to release? For some of you, it's old cycles or attitudes. It's these old expectations. It's time now to lose those expectations and really do what is good for you, what suits you, what's working for you. You're coming from a time of really making choices and decisions. Gee whiz, my lovely Capricorns, you've been making some big choices, some big decisions, some big moments there for you. They're throwing cards out at me. I like this layout for you, my lovely Capricornians. Whoa. 2 cards. We'll give you those 2. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's in store for you for the month of January. So you're coming from a place of the 2 of Coins. The 2 of Coins is about choices and decisions, but maintaining your balance, moving forward into the future, making sure that you're weighing things out. It's also a busy time. It's balancing more than one situation, balancing more than one thing. What in life are you juggling? Are there a lot of things that are going on and you're keeping that balance? Pentacles is about the practicality in life. How you live, where you live, how you work, where you work, finances, shelter, roof over your head, looking after and nurturing others, that practical side. But you're busy, but it is moving you forward. That busyness, that balancing out, that sort of not having time is going to be part of your awakening, part of that awareness of, wow, do I want to continue this? Do I want to keep doing this? Because what it's going to bring for you is the Tower. That's the card I showed you before. This is the first card that came out of the deck. The Tower. This is your Tower moment. A moment of realization. A moment of looking at what's falling apart in your life, what isn't working or what doesn't suit you any longer. Let's have a look at that. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Are you going to keep trying to patch things up? Are you going to keep trying to be that person that puts everything together and makes it work? Or are you going to say, look, I'm letting that fall away because I'm going to redesign what I want. I'm going to redesign my future. 2023 for you, my lovely Capricornians, is a time of really redesigning what it is you're wanting to create. What sort of reality do you want to create? It's an opportunity to bring in real change. It's an opportunity to have things fit the way you want. Coming out of, others' influences or shadows or restrictions or, it could be your work environment, it could be home environment. Whatever it is for you. Whatever it is, it's crossed with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Coins. Now, this is your suit, really, my lovely Capricornians. Pentacles, practicality. Grounding. But it's time to move ahead. It's time to charge ahead. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward with courage, with determination. What changes do you want to make in your life? in the everyday. You're going to be moving ahead. So the Tower moment's going to shake you up. The Knight of Coins is going to say, okay, you're going to have this attitude of, I'm going to move forward. It's going to happen very, very early in January, very early in January. I want to say the first few days. For some of you, it may be the week. You know, it's going to vary. Your natal charts are all different, but there's this awareness, this realization. What is going to, that's enough now. What am I releasing? What, on a practical level, am I going to do to bring in those changes? How am I going to be moving forward? Now, the Pentacles to me is about where am I going to live? How am I going to live? How am I going to work? Where am I going to work? Am I going to work? What practical changes am I going to make in my life? I like that. There's a whole, and that is going to bring about for you the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins. There's a whole new beginning coming up here for you in January. Gee whiz, Capricornians, I'm really excited about this for you. This is a really big turning point. This is about abundance. This is about joy. What is abundant to you? Freedom, joy, fulfillment, finances, where you live, how you live, what changes are you wanting to bring in. It's there waiting for you. This abundance is waiting for you. There's a big, big turning point here. My lovely Capricornians, what I'm hearing here is someone's given you the key to your future. Someone's given you the key to your future. That's what I'm hearing here. So if that fits for you, fabulous. Take that on and see what unfolds for you. Because these are general readings, remember. That doesn't mean that there's this part of this reading or all of this reading is not meant for you. Take from it what you will. But it's a very exciting time. How does that translate into your reality? The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is also a wheel that has been sort of stuck in a pothole or stuck in the mud. It hasn't been moving. It hasn't been moving. In 2022, 2021, it's not been moving. Now it's dislodged. The Wheel of Fortune is starting to move in your favor. Things are you're starting to be fulfilled. Things are starting to fall into place. Changes afoot. I've never noticed that number 4. That's what they've drawn my attention to. Number 4 in numerology. Have a look and see what that gives you. It's about change, positive change, fulfillment, good fortune. Things are happening. Things are falling into place for you. The Wheel of Fortune. Life is starting to turn. Life is starting to move. I like that. Where there's been things haven't been quite working out for you, well, now they are going to start working out for you in January. I feel like that's all coming for you. Being very, very fulfilled. I really like that. Because then you've also got the 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be, by I want to say week 2 or week 3 of January, you're going to be in a very different space, a very different headspace. Things are changing around you for the better. There is a lightness and there's a spring in your step. You're going to be absolutely surprised and pleasantly surprised by how your life is different, how you view things is different. What's falling into place for you is different. I'm going to draw another card for you. Oh, there it goes. They're really throwing the cards out for you. You've got the Chariot. And so by, I want to say week 2 or 3 of January, you're going to be in charge of your destiny. You're going to be in charge of your journey, bringing your subconscious and your conscious self into alignment. What was holding you back? Process it, release it, let it go and move forward. You're very much in total control of what you're bringing into your future, what you're bringing into your space, into your environment. Big, big changes are coming up here for you. But they're changes you're bringing about. They're changes, it's not, the Tower moment you had at the beginning of the month is something that happens like, okay, things are falling apart here. What am I needing to release? But then as you move through the month, you're taking control of what this new beginning looks like, that things start to fall into place, opportunities start to present themselves. And what the changes that you're making, how you feel fabulous about where you are at, is through your efforts, through your work, through your decision making, and through your choice. It's not something that's happening to you. It's something you're deciding. You're deciding to put in place, to make happen. Okay. You've got the Eight of Swords here. There is a world of opportunities opening up for you. There's a world of synchronicities that are coming up for you. Because remember, you've got the Peacock. It's a month of prosperity. It's a month of fulfillment. Make sure you don't overthink things. Don't overthink your situation. Don't overthink things. That's going to get you stuck. Follow your intuition. Keep in tune with that positive energy that's flowing through you. Don't get into your head and start overthinking it. I feel like there's someone around you as well. I want to say, I'm just hearing this talk. Don't listen to other people's ideas and opinions of what you need to do. You need to make those choices and decisions. Remember, you've got the Chariot. They're your choices. They're your decisions. And don't be influenced by others around you. Really focus in on what it is you want. What changes do you want to bring in? Because this is the platform for you to spring into this springboard of going into 2023. So make sure it's what you're wanting, not what somebody else around you thinks you should want. Isn't that what you're releasing? So don't overthink things. Stay in the flow. Stay in the flow. I want to say to you that with this overthinking, anxiety might be quite high for you towards the end of January. I want to say week 3 or week 4 of January. It could be where you're thinking, oh gosh, these changes that are coming in, I don't know, overthinking, have I done the right thing? What am I doing? Anxiety is a fear of the future. This is sleepless nights. There's something that you're processing. It's getting you stuck. So you may need to speak to a professional, get advice from a professional, speak to someone that you trust, that has a good attitude and a good way of seeing things and processing things. Don't sort of sit in your own thoughts. It could also lead to sleepless nights as well. So I'm going to say to you that you may have trouble sleeping. You may have trouble. You might fall asleep and wake up, and then you start thinking. And you know what? At night, when it's dark and it's quiet, small problems become big problems. In the light of day, that you think, what was I worried about? So you need to go step by step with these changes. Don't overthink things, because that's not your friend. That's not going to be your friend. Let's have a look at what you're doing here. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling anxious, you need to bring it back into the now. Living in the now, everything's fabulous. Now everything's falling into place. Now I'm dealing with what I need to deal with. Now I'm putting things in place that I want to have happen, that I want. Ghostlands. Ghostlands, number 17, which is number 8, which is the card of prosperity. I want to read what this says for you. So this is in this time of overthinking and sleepless nights. Let's have a look, because that's what I asked on. Let's have a look at what Ghostlands has. Well, I hold that up for you. I'll bring it right up close so you can see it and try and get the shine off it, because they are quite glossy cards. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Well, there you go. Is that not what I've just said that was channeled to you? Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It's a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there. Yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. So set your goals, set your dreams. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments, or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction. further than the heart and soul can see. And so that's where you are at. So that really speaks of, it speaks of, you know, when you're feeling, when you can't sleep, when you're anxious, bring it into the here and now. The future will take care of itself. You'll eventually get there, but the future then will be the here and now, and you'll deal with it. You'll deal with whatever needs to be dealt with. Okay, my lovely Capricorn. So that just reinforces the channeled message that I got for you. Then we've got, as you move through, so you do get over that. You do move through that, because what happens now is you have the Magician, and this is it, you know, redesigning your future. What do you want to create in your reality? What does it look like? What do you want to bring into the here and now, bring into your reality? That's the Magician energy. So you need to be very mindful of your self-talk. Be mindful of your thought processes. Keep them positive. Keep them expansive. Keep them positive, you know, bringing in everything that you're wanting. There's a world of potential there for you. This clean slate, putting there what you want, is going to be very, very important for you. You've also got the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles. What is yours you will keep. What is yours you will retain. What is yours will be yours. Not anyone's going to take, let me say that again. No one is going to take that from you. It's also about playing your cards close to your chest. This is the chest. Well, there's a play on words for you. This is about really not giving out too much information, not giving out too much of your resources, too much of you, too much to others. Keeping it quiet, keeping the cards close to your chest, really being mindful of and protective of what is yours. Be protective of what is yours by the end of January. That's going to be important. Moving into February. Be very, very protective. Know what it is you want to retain. Know what it is you want to keep. And it's also about not talking to too many people about what's going on either. You've also got the Two of Cups. Now, this is a new emotional beginning here for you. For those that are looking for a relationship, beautiful time to start looking for that. That may be part of your reality, part of your plan of what you're wanting to bring in. If you're in a relationship, it's a strengthening and an increase, a bigger commitment in that relationship. But this is also the card of karma. This is a card of soulmates. The people you need in your life will come to you. There's a karmic connection. You're going to meet new people that are going to play a significant role in your life in February in particular. So this is kismet, this is karma at play here. Who you need will come to you. If it's in the form of a relationship, then there's potential there for that as well. So there's a world of opportunity opening up for you in January. I just love it. I'm going to draw a card now from the Divine Abundance deck. Let's summarize the month. Let's see what your affirmation is for the month of January. What is it that's going on here? Whoa, here we go. This flew out. Love. Love. This is about self-love as well, you know. It's about love of somebody else, but also self-love. The Lotus, connection with your inner self, connection with your divine. Divine source is the idea that no person, place or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Self-love, self-worth, what you know you deserve. This is that positive self-talk that I was talking about for you. You know, really having that positive outlook. What is it that you want? Nobody else is going to save you. You need to do that work yourself. And that's about self-love and it's about self-worth. That brings in that positivity. You know, because I said there's the Lotus. That's that inner work. I love that. So, my lovely Capricornians, what a wonderful reading. I wish you love, light and many blessings for the month of January and birthday wishes as well. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, giving me a thumbs up, commenting on my channel. I appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed and would like to, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting new videos. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Many blessings to you, my lovely Capricornians.